help everyone if possible. We all want to help one another. I should like to help everyone if possible. We all want to help one another. I should like to help everyone if possible.
Hello. I don't know why. I don't know why that was such a weird start. Also, I've just realized I'm wearing my glasses still. Hi, glasses. Glasses is apparently how we're doing today. Hello, Bromine. Hello, Hero of Death. How you doing today?
I should like to help everyone if possible.
Hello, Amelia. How you doing? Doing good, I hope. Hey Chief Jess. You've not been here in a while. How's it going? It's going good, thank you. AFK Gaming. Hello. Hello. Hero, you weren't able to see my stream because of college. No worries. College is more important. Pear juice. No, mango. Mango again today. Was in a mango-y kind of mood. It's a strange sentence now that I think about it. Did I have dinner? It's way too early for dinner. For me, anyway. Where am I from? Britain. United Kingdom. Thank you.
Save your game.
Okay. Thank you, Athel. Don't really need to. I will, because you dropped the command. But the game isn't playing currently. How I had lunch. I have indeed had lunch, yes. I didn't have the healthiest of lunches. I mean, it wasn't super unhealthy. It just wasn't the healthiest of lunches. I was just in the mood for that particular food. I just went with it. Just went with my whims. Because no food never tastes as good as when you just have it on a whim. I am absolutely convinced that just if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, I really want pizza, that is the best time to have pizza. What time is it in Britain? 4. Excuse me. Although our clocks go forward at the weekend. Which is going to be fun because that's going to mess with my stream schedule. Not unless you're also in the UK, in which case it won't change. You skipped breakfast and lunch, so you just had a big old tuna pasta. Nice, enjoy. It's 9:30 for you. 5.5 hours ahead. Okay, interesting. You've got this horrible cold. You haven't eaten today. No, you should have some food. Have some food. Try and have some food. Even if it's just something small. Yeah, plain food is usually the best when you're unwell. Like dry toast. Or... I mean, fruit can be a good one, depending on the fruit. Yeah, you should have something. Oh, thank you for the many emotes. AFK Gaming. Hey Mona, how you doing today? Did I read any comics recently? Manga would be the closest thing. It's up behind me. I need to reread it though, because when the latest issue came out, I think I have, how many do I have? I have 7, and I think I read the first 3, and then I kept getting the new issues as they were coming out, and then not reading them, so I'm now 4 behind, and I don't remember what happened in the first ones. So I'm definitely gonna have to reread it at some point. What's the manga's name? Chojin X. Yeah, It's by the same guy that did Tokyo Ghoul. If you're into that. Sorry, just noticing Gabby coming in. And not that I'm like creeping on who's joining, but just the name that tickled me yesterday. I can show you a little bit of Chojin if you're interested. I've actually got a lot in here. In here I've got 2 graphic novels, Chojin X, and randomly 3 episodes of One Punch Man. Where's my cat? He's outside. He is outside. But. You know, I keep pointing over here. I have to really awkwardly point on vertical layout. On horizontal layout, I can point over here to be like, oh, he's just being cute in the corner. I did a thing. Tokyo Ghoul is good, and if you like Tokyo Ghoul, watch ReZero. Maybe I will at some point. I have a lot to watch, a lot to read already. Cat cam, yeah, and it's a toggleable cat cam. I managed to figure out how to get the toggle about 2 seconds before I started streaming. So it's there for when he comes and chills. Whether it continues to work is another question, and it is a little precarious right now, but functional. For now. We shall see. I've taken allergy tablets today. My nose is still going. You need to study. No worries. I hope your study goes well, Mona. Have I heard of the Split Fiction game? I have indeed. I have played all of the previous games by that company. I will almost certainly play Split Fiction at some point. Probably not on stream though. Maybe on stream. Probably not. Hello, Phoenix Flame. How are you doing today? You are doing okay. It's okay. Thank you, Hero of Death, but I have enough. I have more than a lifetime's worth of manga in English. I don't need to venture past that. For the time being, anyway. Please, on stream. The people that I would do it with on stream. No, let me reword that. The people that I would do it with are all at work when I stream. So, Sims is getting really boring. Hate to break it to you, you might be in the wrong stream then. Thank you, Amelia. But yeah, if you're bored of Sims, then that's okay. You don't have to be into Sims, but I'm into Sims and I'm going to keep playing Sims. I'm not going to game hop. I'm never going to be that streamer. Been there, done that. No, thank you. Not for the time being. I like my chill. I like my relaxing. I like games where I can focus on chatting with you guys rather than playing a game and ignoring the chat. What is game hop? Game hop is what most variety streamers do, where they play whatever game is currently popular, whatever game has just been released. There's nothing wrong with it. It's probably the most popular streaming format. So it'll be like a different game every week or two, or sometimes more. Sometimes they'll have like a day of Split Fiction, a day of this, a day of this, a day of this, a day of this, and just constantly rotating different games. Yeah, which is popular, but it's not me. It's got nothing to do with how amazing I am. It's different things for different people. That works for a lot of people because a lot of people get bored of games quickly, which is fair. I often do too. But I need proven low energy games, and none of the popular variety games. I don't know that there has ever been one of those. What's the word? There's a word for like whatever the in game is. But yeah, I mean, none of those in games have ever been relaxing. So yeah, my health comes first. So unless I know a game is relaxing, I'm not playing it on stream. Brooklyn, hello. How you doing today? Hello, Annie. Oh, joins straight away, throws stickers at me. Thank you. That's more violent sounding than I intended it to be. How's everybody's days going? But yeah, we will have to deal with what other games to play at some point. Not looking forward to that. I'm hoping that Sims is going to keep me occupied for some time, like many, many months. But at some point, we'll have to figure out what we move to after I get bored of Sims. If I get bored of Sims. Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing today? Your day's good. I'm glad your day's good, Brooklyn. My day's been all right, thank you. I finally got for a haircut. It's well overdue. But yeah, I was in the hospital when I should have been going for a haircut, so it is what it is. You mean that I'd rather talk than play games? Absolutely. Rosh, you scored really good marks in your exam. Nice. Congratulations. You're going offline for a bit. No worries, hero. May I ask what you do for a living? Technically this. No, I mean technically nothing. But I'm streaming. I'm releasing a game in 2 weeks. Oh, good grief. I'm releasing a game in 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. It's just weird to say that out loud. All of this music is mine. Tiffany, you're well, thank you. Enjoy watching you play Sims. Oh, thank you. What about Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or Unpacked? Yeah. So they're all already on the list. So I think the only one that is on the list that you haven't said is A Little to the Left. So A Little to the Left is quite short. Unpacked isn't massive. So they're games that we could kind of play between other games because they're quite short, right? Animal Crossing, Zelda, Pokemon are all also on the list. But I built a new computer. And my new computer was not designed for streaming. It was designed for music production. And I don't think I have enough space for my capture card, which means I have no way of capturing the Switch currently. So all of those are off the list for the time being until I can figure that mess out. Stardew Valley is a possibility. I don't know that I have it in me to do 3 hours of Stardew a day, 5 days a week. Is the only issue. I like Stardew, but I think I would get fed up with Stardew if I played that much of it all the time. We'll see. We'll see closer to the time. Suggest some games to play. Sims is great. Stardew Valley, Unpacked, Animal Crossing, A Little to the Left, Pokemon, Zelda, Mario. Amazing V, hello. You're new to your channel. Hello, welcome. Let me just ban this person. Off you trot. Bye. It's nice to just get all the bots out early. Just slowly ushering them all out. It's like, hello bot, goodbye bot. Unpacking is amazing. So I played like the first 2 levels of Unpacking, I think. But that's it. I really didn't play very much. I started playing it and then got distracted with other things and forgot that it existed. RPG games. Skyrim is a classic. Personally, if you're going to play Elder Scrolls, I think Oblivion is the best one in the franchise so far. Baldur's Gate 3, if you like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I've not played a huge number of RPGs. I played Witcher 1 and 2. I couldn't get into Witcher 3 for some reason, but a lot of people really like The Witcher 3. If you want more kind of sci-fi RPGs, Mass Effect's very popular. I'm running out of ideas. Hello, Quarad. How are you doing today? An RPG with online friends. Okay. Like a massively multiplayer online game? Like World of Warcraft? Final Fantasy? Or if you just want RPG but online, maybe a bit more action, like Monster Hunter's quite popular at the moment. That's still technically RPG, I think. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Quarret. I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, I left the house today. Thank you for the stickers, Hannah. I left the house. I finally got the much overdue haircut. I made a little new feature, which a couple of people have seen now, which hopefully we'll get to use at some point later in the stream. What about Minecraft with viewers? Yeah, so Minecraft is always the fallback. That's what I used to stream, but I used to stream Minecraft full time, and yeah, my data would indicate that the only viable time to play Minecraft is if you only play Minecraft. So I think probably not Minecraft. We have a Minecraft server though. We do play Minecraft, just not on stream. We've been starting to talk about trying to get fixed community days to play Minecraft off stream, particularly with the new update coming out, because we'll hopefully update the server as soon as the server version is viable. Hannah, you also left the house today. The hair looks good. Thank you. It's really not all that different, apart from, you remember me saying the sides were like super long. Yeah, the sides just tidied up. You can't believe that you played all the games, but you look so calm and composed in the stream. What do you mean? Because I play games like Skyrim, I can't be calm on stream. Is that what you mean? I mean, I also really like Doom, but you know. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. Yeah. So I really loved Borderlands, but I played 1 and 2 with full parties, and I got about halfway through 3 before my party collapsed and we stopped playing, and I haven't touched Borderlands since then. I'm quite a few games behind. Did I finish Minecraft? Can anyone finish Minecraft? Is Minecraft finishable? Yeah, Rosh. So, okay. So, I will play all sorts of games. I like all sorts of games. What I won't do is play those sorts of games on stream. So, on stream specifically, I have to restrict myself to very low energy games, because otherwise I can't manage a stream length of playing them. So, I love Doom, but it is incredibly intense and I have health problems. So something like Doom, I literally have to play for like 10-15 minutes and then stop. That doesn't work very well on stream. So I need something that is really low key. Like Sims. You're over here now. Hello, over here now. I'm Sam. But yeah, it doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better. Yeah, one day I'd like to finish the Borderlands games. Although I am skipping the prequel because everybody I know that's played the prequel has said it is by some margin the worst one. So I don't have that much time or energy for games, so why would I bother with a bad game? we'll just skip right past that one. Whoa. You got your tattoos done today? Sorry, how did I miss that part of that sentence? What tattoos did you get? You're going to start gaming on your own, so started searching what games to play. Nice. Well, let me know what you end up playing. You had the chemical symbol for serotonin and dopamine done on your collarbone. Like here. Cool. Let me have a look what it looks like. I'm curious. Dopamine chemical symbol. Wait, do you mean the like C8H11 blah blah blah, or do you mean the like structure? And if you mean structure, do you mean the like hexagonal one? Rosh, you start with Rocket League and then Split Fiction. Nice. The hexagonal one. Okay, that's cool. Serotonin. Yeah, that would make cool. That's a lot of games, Rush. It's a lot of games. Wow, I haven't played Rocket League in a very long time. I was so bad. Where's my screen? Which screen? What do you mean? I'm looking. It's here. That's really cool, Hannah. I like that idea. I'm sure someone could get really artsy with that. Itchy nose. But yeah, so we have some drama in Sims today, so I'm looking forward to catching you up on that. You only see me, which is not bad, but you assume you share your screen. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just chatting, so it's just me. But when we start playing, you will see my game. As like I can give you a little teaser if the game loads, which is not loading. Game. There we go. Game. Me. To be thing. It's empty currently. What's the drama in Sims? Oh, there's all the drama in Sims. All the drama in Sims, Sonia. Oh, the cam. Yeah, we got cat cam. We got cat cam. Oh, someone followed. Oh, 2 people followed. Henna Pasta. Nice name. And a little heart. I can't actually see the name. Thank you very much. We are getting dangerously close to 1,000. We might hit 1,000 today. That would be very cool. I feel like we should have had something planned for if I do hit 1,000 today. But that would require planning. Planning that I do not have. Is the business and hobbies worth it? Yes, I would say so, Kate. I would say so. You've joined at a particularly dramatic point in our story, but we are now the 2nd generation that has been on the business and hobbies expansion. This is our 1st generation that is on the business and hobbies world. We built a whole house kind of based around the existing theme, which is now on the gallery as of yesterday. But yeah, like the possibilities are great. Like there's so many cool things you can do with it. Oh, Sonia shared the stream. Thank you very much. I deserve respect. Thank you. I think everybody deserves respect. Hello, Sleek12. Sorry I missed your comment. I am playing Sims today. I am absolutely playing Sims today. We're just having a little chat before we get cracking. We used to start the stream with me immediately playing Sims, and then as everybody was filtering in and trying to chat with me, I would end up just sat with Sims on paused talking. So now we just talk for a little bit, and then we start simming. Oh, thank you for the little sticker, Sonia. Thank you. Have I played Assassin's Creed before? I have indeed. I have played 1 and 2. No, let me rephrase that. I have played the Assassin's Creeds up to 3. I have played about 2 hours of Assassin's Creed 3 and haven't touched it since. Just because I don't know, I wasn't gripped by 3. And then I've been playing other stuff. So it's just kind of how it went. How long have I been playing Sims? I've been playing Sims 4 for about 2 months. My Linktree link is not working. Wait, really? Huh. Well, I mean, I think that is the right link. It's just not clickable. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Kate? What's my favorite game ever? Yeah, I'm not sure if I can make it clickable. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. We can just do this while we're chit-chatting. Or we could do this while chit-chatting if I understood how this platform works. But, you know, I'm bad at things. I don't even know if you can. Can you even put links? I don't know if you can put external links. Can you tell I'm new to the platform? Yeah, no, so I can't actually make it as a link, it would appear. But yeah, that's my link anyway. Sorry that I'm bad at the things. My all-time favorite game. I feel like it's really basic, but I'm gonna have to say Minecraft. I think if I could only play one game for the rest of forever, it would be Minecraft. Because I like building, I like making worlds, and you know, Sims fulfills the same criteria for me. But I think Minecraft just edges it out. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I build in Minecraft. I used to make maps. Yeah, that's what I used to do when I streamed the first time round. I was actually talking to my hairdresser about that today. Just like, it's like, but what do you do? I was like, I just made things. It's like, what do you mean you made things? I was like, I just decided on a project. Like, I built I built one of the towns from Lord of the Rings, or I had an idea for a castle that was large enough to contain other castles within it. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if you made that? And so I made that. That was the world that I deleted. Yeah, that was a sad day. I was 200 hours into building a gate. Yeah, literally 200 hours and just building a gate for this giant castle. 200 hours of building on stream. And then I deleted it by accident. Yeah, that was fun. You left your Sims alone. A mistake to leave them alone. Oh yes. Sims are not good by themselves. What do you mean, have I beaten Minecraft? Hey, Ghost Rider. As in, like, I've beaten the dragon, if that's what you mean. I've beaten the dragon, I've beaten the Wither. Did I say hey, Latora? Like I missed a comment there. Yeah, no, I like building things. I think my favorite thing that I was ever doing on Minecraft was there was one server that I ran that I was basically making like an MMO, but with just vanilla, like with no mods or anything. Not technically with no mods, but like mostly with command blocks and stuff. So it was like an adventure map, but like an online multiplayer adventure map. Oh lordy, did it take a long time to make anything, because vanilla, using command blocks to do everything is painful. But that was really fun. I really liked that. Probably closely followed by the competitive fantasy world that we ran, that had my own plugin that was kind of similar to Factions, where we all used to like fight for resources and you had to defend your base and stuff. That was a lot of fun. Absolute chaos all the time, but that was fun. Yes, be nice, please, Ghost Rider. Your sim is a food critic and she ate food that went bad. Oh dear. My sim's a food critic too. My current sim is a food critic. Yes, there's a bit of a story about who our sim is currently. I'm hoping that some of the regulars are here for when I when I catch everybody up on where their story's going, because there's a bit of drama going on. Have I played Fortnite? No. Technically, I played Fortnite when it was a zombie game. I have not played the Battle Royale version. Doesn't appeal to me at all. Plus, I was a little bit miffed at how they handled the whole zombie thing. But that's another chat for another day. Yeah, we've done that rant here before. We don't need to do it again. What webcam do you have? So this is not a webcam. This is a camera. This, wherever it's appearing on your screen, is a webcam. Sorry, that's probably the most popular webcam in the world. It's the Logitech C920. I found my old webcam specifically for setting this up. I'm excited. You subbed, thank you, Desmond. I stopped wearing a sweater. It is warm today. It is very warm today. I made the mistake of going outside with a sweater when I went out for my haircut, and almost immediately I was like, this is far too warm for a woolen jumper. It's only 14 degrees outside. It's not actually that hot. Yeah. I felt like I was burning. How is my room lit in such a beautiful, calming way? Hi, P-Pluds. It's a stream light, like a softbox. I've got two little table lamps that are kind of hidden behind my monitors, and then all the bookcase lighting, which I custom built in myself. What's that in Fahrenheit? No idea. No. We use centigrade too. Yeah. I was talking about centigrade. 14 degrees centigrade. You were thinking about it in bed last night. It looked so calming. Thank you. I mean, the environment is all just very low, soft lighting, with the exception of the very bright one that's in my face. And it is bright. It is bright, as you can tell if I tip my glasses up. Yep. Suffice to say, when I'm not streaming, that light is off. Because it is bright. It's also the reason why I should be wearing my glasses. Got to protect my vision. Is there windows in there? Yeah, so there's a window just off to my left here, but whenever I stream, I close the curtains so that I can keep consistent lighting. Yeah, which does mean that if I wake up too late in the day, I end up seeing not very much daylight. It's problematic. 14 degrees is warm for here, yeah. Like high teens is like summer weather. If it's above 20 degrees, people in England will be like, it is burning, it is a heat wave, this is too hot, I think it might be too hot. It's that classic thing of, you know, it's 13 degrees and it's like, oh, it's a bit nippy, and then it's 14 degrees, it's like, oh, it's a bit too hot. It's like, yeah, we like complaining about the weather in England. It's our great cultural pastime. Whereabouts in England are you? Am I? English. Wow. I'm in Leeds. Up north. It's 11 degrees in Wales. You're in Derbyshire. Nice. I haven't been to Derby in a while. It's alright, I know Derbyshire. Yeah. I used to live in Nottingham before Leeds. So I have been to Derby. What is nippy? Cold. Like, no, it's not cold. It's like a little cold. But not cold, just a little cold. Like chilly. You know it well? Not really. I don't know it a lot. I know Nottingham quite well. I really don't know Derby. I've only been like 3 or 4 times maybe. I read the above chat. The AC at 27 is insane. I think during summer, I think standard AC for the UK is like 16, 17 or something like that. I never really thought about how nippy might sound to people that don't know it. I hadn't really thought about it being slang, but it is obviously a slang word. Derp. Hello, Safe. How you doing? Okay, well, we've got 10 minutes left of this segment. Shall we do a story recap? So that we can start playing the story. After the break. Struggling to breathe, guys. Can someone just like pump oxygen into this room? / teach me how to breathe. For anyone that wasn't aware, by the way, which is probably most of you, the reason why I get out of breath so much on stream, and why it often looks like I'm hiccuping or burping or like choking slightly, I can't breathe through my nose. Like I have almost no sense of smell and I can't breathe through my nose. So if I forget consciously to breathe through my mouth, I get myself very out of breath very quickly. So that is all that is, which is why when you hear me doing dialogue, I very intentionally inhale between words. I've been to an ENT. I have been to a doctor who has told me there is nothing wrong with my nose. I can't breathe through my nose, but apparently it's completely fine. My nose and my throat are completely fine. Their solution was, well, your allergies must just be really bad. Just take more antihistamines. Which doesn't work. I take antihistamines every day. Doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. Yeah. And then their next step was to give me nasal spray, steroid nasal spray, which might have helped had I not got the sprays and then gone on holiday for 2 weeks. And by the time I got back from holiday, I forgot that they existed because I put them at the back of a drawer and discovered them 8 months later, by which point they were out of date. And there's the waiting list for an ENT appointment is over a year now. So that's a thing. So I just don't breathe. It's fine. Also P-plods, what would you like me to call you? Your mum took you to the doctors when you were young, as you had to breathe through your mouth. Yeah, so my mum had a similar problem when she was young, and they had to widen one of her nasal passages or something. And one of my distant relatives, I can't actually remember how they're related to me, had a like deviated septum, I think, and had to have that corrected. So I can't ignore it. It might be serious. It's not serious. I've been like this for a long time. Sinus. Yeah, I mean, all of this like system is your sinuses. Yeah. A year. Yeah, so stuff on the NHS can take a very long time. If you are not deemed an emergency. So the NHS, in all fairness to the NHS, if you are in emergency need of medical care, the turnaround for being seen is very good. If you are classed as not being an emergency, it's incredibly hit and miss. So this is our public healthcare. So this is free healthcare. If you want to go private, you can get seen much faster. It's just expensive. And I don't have the money for that. Latora, you discovered about 5 years ago that you have a slightly deviated septum too, only because they tried to stick a camera up your nose and down the back of your throat and couldn't. Yeah, so I had the camera down the back of my nose and throat, and they were saying everything's fine. So I went to the ENT for 2 reasons. 1, because I can't breathe through my nose. And 2, because at that point I had been trying to start streaming again. And I was streaming for much less time, like 2 hours, I think. Like 2 hours, 3 days a week. And I was almost losing my voice every single stream. And if I would say talk to my parents for half an hour on the phone on the in-between days, I was also almost losing my voice. And the doctor was like, yeah, something's up with your throat. You need to go and see an ENT. And I went to see the ENT, and they were basically like, yeah, there's no sign of damage. Your nose is fine. Your throat is fine. Best of luck. Try inhaling hot steam. Yeah, I mean, that's good if I've got a cold or something, but it doesn't make a huge difference. And it's very temporary difference. Like, one of the things to bear in mind, right, is that it's literally every day. So even if it did make a difference, to have to sit down and like steam my nose multiple times a day every day. Well, I don't know. That's the point, Plods. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but it's something that I have learned to live with. And in the grand array of things that are medically wrong with me, not being able to breathe through my nose is fairly minor. Though it is really funny that loads of people lost their smell during COVID. So that, I mean, that's not funny. Okay. It's very sad. A lot of people lost their smell having had COVID. What's funny is that they are now going through all the things that I went through when I lost my sense of smell way before COVID. So they're all just like, you know, like, oh, I accidentally left the stove on and couldn't smell the gas. And I'm like, it's dangerous, right? The classic one, fairly recently, actually. Hello, Nami. The one I had fairly recently was, I'd bought a cat toy. Thank you for liking the live, Sarah. I had bought a little cat toy, a little electronic cat toy, and I'd plugged it in to charge. And then I had come up to go on my computer, and my brother, whom I live with, came and shouted from the bottom of the stairs. He's like, can you smell that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, can you not smell that? I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And I came downstairs and there was smoke billowing from this thing. So this clearly very cheap electronic had malfunctioned and was melting, literally was melting. And even with my face next, so my brother had no idea what was wrong, so I had to run over and unplug it because I figured out what was happening because I saw the smoke. But I genuinely couldn't smell it, even with my face next to it. You sure I don't have an allergy to cat hair? No, so I have been this way for over a decade. I've had a cat for a year, so it's definitely not the cat. You're a long COVID sufferer. Yeah, so a lot of the long COVID sufferers are learning all the ME things now, like being tired more easily, exhausted more easily, and struggling with sleep and brain fog and allergies and it's funny. It's not funny. It's interesting seeing other people reacting to the same symptoms that I've had for all my life. Not all my life, most of my life. Christina, you woke up with a bad chesty cough. I'm really sorry to hear that. Chesty cough. What's good for a chesty cough? I'm not really sure. My go-to was like a lemon and honey, but that's a real sore throat, really. For plants, unlikely, unless the same plants are following me around. It's funny that they now understand what we've been suffering for years. Yeah. You know, people getting a bit of brain fog, like the most casual little bit of brain fog, and then they go on social media and it's like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. And I'm like, yeah, 15 years, no, more than 15 years. How long have I had it now? 16, 18. Oof, that's depressing by itself. 18 years and counting. More than half my life. You're powering through. You've done washing today. You've got lozenges and cough syrup. That's a good plan. Brain flog. It's like flogging my brain. It's like, come on, do something. Please do something. You have fibro and CFS, so you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. I have CFS, which is why I stream and then do nothing for the rest of my day. Right. Lovely people of the stream. Oh, Ali followed. Thank you very much, Ali. You have joined just as we're about to take a 3-minute break. Immediately after the 3-minute break, we are going to dive into Sims, and I'm going to catch you all up with the drama of the story. I intentionally left it at a point where you could see some of the drama happen and help me decide on where the drama is going to go. Some of you may have seen the silly creepypasta TikTok I made. But yeah, we will continue in 3 minutes with the drama. I will see you all shortly. Hello. Wonderful people of the stream. We get to test our new feature. Though I am aware he is currently facing away from the camera, he came and joined us during the break. Didn't you, cutie? Yeah, you did. Oh, he's giving me such a stare. Giving me such a stare. Disturbed his sleep. He's dramatically flicking his tail. Hi. Yeah, we added cat cam today. I managed to get it set up just before we went live. I do think I need to find a different camera angle though. Taylor saying, leave me, dad. Leave me be, let me sleep. Sassitude. Ooh, that's a nice word. I like that. Oh, big stretch. He was asleep in a sunbeam next door. So cute. I disturbed him when I got up for my stretch. See the dramatic? He's so cute. Came to see who I was, saw the sleeping kitty, and now you're staying. Just lure people in with the cat. Oh, buddy, hi. He's too cute. The kids and the cat both have sassitude, yeah, Latora. He is the best. Look at the dramatic tail flicks though. He's so cute. So cute. Anyway, okay, Sims time. Are we ready? Are we ready? So, when we last joined our Sims, I'm staying. It's slightly different places depending where you're watching. Does he know there's a bunch of people watching him? No, it's a surprise, cat cam. Hi, buddy. Yeah, Elsie had been very unsuccessful in her romantic endeavors and her business endeavors as well, to be honest. Many failed relationships. Not even relationships, she literally just got turned down on a whole bunch of dates back to back. And then in her last ditch attempt to find companionship, Eva suddenly appeared out of nowhere. And I don't know if you remember that we didn't hunt Eva. Eva found us. Their relationship bloomed very quickly. And again, just following Sim's suggested options, we didn't push it. They became an official couple and engaged very quickly. Almost immediately after the stream, elope was the next option, and then move in together was the next option. So that all happened amazingly quickly. Post that, Eva encouraged Elsie to exercise a lot. Did we get cats? Not yet, no. And yes, while Elsie was busy going on repeated jogs, because, you know, Eva cared and she just wanted to get Elsie healthy and blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's up, buddy? He's making a good croissant. The best cat croissant. He's so cute. And then, you know, we've just got, you know, she's just chilling, living her best life. You know, she's a bit of a free bird, sitting, reading her books. She's just encouraging her partner to be healthy and blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, the top floor, like, something doesn't match here. So, yeah, turns out Eva is whoops, go down. Eva's a little bit of a villain, because yeah, Elsie's in a bit of a predicament. Sims camera angles never. It really struggles with like vertical cameras, I have noticed. But yeah, this story turned sour. So Eva has goals of being a mansion baron, and noticed the Ingram name on Elsie. And although Elsie wants nothing to do with her family's money, Eva certainly does. So yeah, there are nefarious goals. This is what I mean though. Like, if you read between the lines on what Sims randomizes, how cool is that as a story? Like, it writes itself. It writes itself. And now we get the joys of playing it out. So I guess we're having a character change. I guess we are swapping. I have no mods, I have no CC, I have no cheats. Did this all happen yet? This happened between streams. This happened in like 2 days, like 2 Sims days. It happened incredibly fast. So I was just rolling with what Sims was throwing at me. I was like, okay, this is going to be some drama on stream. So yeah, this is where we're at. Eva is just living her best life, pretending to be this like modern, laid back, loving wife, but in fact has other goals in mind. Good morning. No, it's still daytime. It's 5 o'clock. Maybe you should try that. Yeah, maybe. How often do I stream? 5 days a week. Tuesday through Saturday. Local gun goat. What a name. Also, Perfectly Terry's a nice name. Just replace. But yeah. So I think we're gonna have to have a bit of a change now that we've got this lot up. And this lot is now on the gallery. I tweaked the house to get it down to just the 1 expansion pack. So just business and hobbies. So for those who are new, it's just the house. So it's a nice 2-story house with a roof plot in Nordhaven, which is the world for the new expansion. It's got this little garden section out the front, nice and simple, and then a park next to it. So this is all one lot. Let me just hop into build mode. You can see all just one lot, but just styled to be like a smaller venue. Yeah. She left the countryside, had dreams of making it in the big city, and has been bricked into a wall by the only person who showed her affection. Sims got dark. Hey P1, how you doing today? I'm just like, as I said, I'm just reading between the lines that Sims is putting out for me. But so with her getting all of this money, We have some options. We have some options of what to do. Because I got cat cam. Yeah, I did. So I feel like having Eva rebrand herself somewhat, and maybe even taking on the surname, but certainly moving out of this house. So she could rent this house out and move back into the mansion, and we could try and figure out how to make the mansion work. She could also reopen the corrupt gallery, and we could funnel that money into building some of these apartment complexes. I am a smidge worried about the expansion pack issues that there are currently. Yeah, how are you doing today, Kenny? I never asked. You can only see Arthur if you take away the chat. Interesting. Do I need to move the cat cam? Then? Where did all the funds come from? Oh, she started making a little bit of money from mentoring. Largely from mentoring Eva, which has its own curiosities. Oh, there's an advert on top of him. Fun. I don't know how to control those on TikTok. I'm sorry. She's just going here. Okay, I think she's just gonna... Why can I not go for a jog? Where's she going? Stop. Go jogging. Go for a little jog while your partner is dying in the roof. On the roof. Is that a raccoon? 100%. Definitely a raccoon. No, it's a cat. Went from being broke and needing to sell her worldly goods. Yeah. So she figured out how to make some money from her writing. But she never really got to be the art critic she wanted to be. No. Instead, she ended up in a wall in a psychopath's house. Such is life. Such is life. It's going to be a while before she dies, though, because her hunger is still pretty up there. Hey, look, she earned some royalties from her book, though. Totally makes up for it. Honestly, that's so sad. It is sad. This is why I need to make some like videos summarizing the story at some point. Hey Scarlett, how you doing? I'm alright, thank you. Glad to have finally got for a haircut. It was much needed. The house and lot came out so good. Thank you. Yeah, it feels like it matches the area enough, at least. You like the cat cam? Thank you. Yeah, I can even toggle it on and off, so like when he's not here, I can just switch it off. Oh, I may have made mistakes. It's not coming back on. No. There we go. I think I pressed it too many times. Did I move lots? No, it's always been here. This was all grass before, and we just styled it to make it look like it was part of the city. But yeah, I mean, it is a sad story, but sometimes stories are sad. Maybe Eva will get her comeuppance. Maybe she won't. Sometimes the villains win. Sometimes the villains win. One of my short stories, yeah. All right, buddy. Did he just twitch in his sleep? Bless him. Hey, Amy, how you doing today? Thank you for the follow. Pushing us ever closer to reaching 1,000 today. We should do something if I hit 1,000. I don't know what, though. Big stretches from Sir Arthur, yeah. But yeah, one of my short stories that I won't be publishing anymore, but I shared with some friends. Made the first friend that I shared it with got really angry because the villain wins in the story. And I'm just like, yeah, but apply the logic that everybody used in the story to real life. Would the villain win? And they were like, well, yeah. And I'm like, exactly. Okay, Jade, Jesse Games, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the first time chat. You'll now have a little character on the screen that you can customize if you would like. What's the storyline for The Sims 4 gameplay? Oh, the storyline just got real dark. I feel like I'm maybe re-summarizing this story a fair few times today, so I will need to find ways to compact it. Our Sim, called Elsie, she comes from a wealthy family who have been trying to distance themselves from their family's corrupt wealth. So their family moved away from their big mansion to a small little cafe to just kind of start fresh. When Elsie was old enough, she decided she wanted to move to the big city and live her big city dreams. They didn't go so well. She really struggled for money. Romance was atrocious. She was getting turned down at every corner. And just when she was about to give up, Eva mysteriously appeared. Their romance was very fast. And before you know it, they were engaged and then married and then moved in together. And that's when it got a bit sour. Yeah, the gaslighting and all the rest. Short version of the story, it ended up with our main character being bricked into a wall. So yeah, that's where we're at. and now we're just waiting for the inevitable resolution of that before we decide where this is going. Unless Sims throws us some more curveballs. For all I know, someone's going to discover it and she'll get out. I don't know. Sims is Sims. We just roll with the punches. I've not structured this story. This is what Sims was pushing me down. So yeah. She's just living her best life, having a bit of a chill, not really doing a lot. Just enjoying the peace and quiet while there's this tapping on the walls and sounds like the AC whining slash, you know, someone trying to punch their way through a brick wall while furiously crying. It's just the wind, right? Just the wind. Glad you like the story. It's a bit dark, but you know, we'll blame Sims for that. Had nothing to do with me. Have lunch. You like the build? Thank you very much. I think it was designed to fit. Whoops. It was designed to fit with the. So all of this is the lot, including the park, and was designed to fit in with like the other houses and like parks and stuff in this area. It is on the gallery. And only requires the new expansion pack. So yeah, I kept the requirements to an absolute minimum. You just know that I'm a brutal DM. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't set a trap that could 100% kill. I had a conversation with my players about whether they wanted plot armor, whether it was okay for their characters to be in situations where they could genuinely die. And the session after we had that conversation, they were in a trap room that could 100% have killed them. So that was funny. There were some warning signs. They'd have taken some damage. Like, they would have known it was coming. But it was just amusing. I planned all sorts of options. I hadn't pushed them to go into the death room. They chose to go that way by themselves. It was just funny. Like, are you okay if your character dies? Yeah? Okay, let's go kill your character. No. No, we very, very nearly had a wipe, though. That was fun. I think they were all down and one of them was on 3 health at one point. That was fun. It was kind of intended as part of the story. But, yeah. Welcome back, Amelia. Hello, Dash. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so she is a mansion baron, or she wants to be a mansion baron. Eva, I feel like Eva is inevitably going to become the main character at this point. So, what could we have her prep? Maybe practicing charisma if she's going to run the gallery. So my thinking currently is if she takes over as the main character and she goes back to living in the mansion, we can finish doing the mansion up. If she goes back to running the fraudulent gallery, then we've got loads of money all of a sudden that we can invest in trying to set up some of these apartment complexes that we kept talking about. That's currently my thinking. If you guys have any better ideas, I am down. You really can't cope. You need Sims back in your life now. Sorry. You're on the phone. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I mean, this is what we were talking about yesterday, and people are like, oh, how do you not get bored of Sims? And like, because I'm reading this story, like whenever basic things are, like the smallest interactions happen on Sims, all I'm picturing is this crazy story that's going on around it. So it's very easy for me to keep playing because I'm just like, I want to know what happens next. Rebecca liked the live, thank you. Hello, Rianne. How are you doing today? I'm all right, thank you. I'm excited to be having another twist in the Sims story. I feel good about myself for forcing myself out the house to get a haircut because that was much needed. I got the cat cam set up today. I've got my game coming out in 2 weeks. Ugh. Not stressing about that. Not stressing about that. And I might hit 1,000 on TikTok today, which is insane. I might not, but I'm close. My hair looks amazing. Thank you. My hair looks almost exactly the same, just slightly shorter on the sides. I'm playing Sims 4. I have quite a lot of expansions though, Sophie. You're just at work and your signal is terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. You like the cat cam? Thank you. Hello, Sally. How are you doing today? Did I miss a... Oh, there I calm you down. How are you doing today, Paul? You feel better... If you feel better later, you'll be back on Sims. You just feel drained. That's no worries, Amelia. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Look after yourself. What game? Sims. Play Sims. So I'm just trying to catch up on chat. Tiffany followed. Thank you very much, Tiffany. Followed to help you reach your goal. Well, that's very sweet. Thank you. What's the overview will you give to your... Oh, sorry, for my game, for the game I'm releasing. Completely confused myself then. It's a little puzzle game. Arcade game. It's a very casual game. Yeah, Arthur is adorable. I won't wake him up. Pretty sure he's asleep. You'll hope I'll have a lovely stream. We'll hopefully catch you later on. Thank you, Rianne. I hope you have a lovely day too. Sir Arthur just needs his throne now. I will 100% be trying to build him a throne for the new stream room. 100%. Probably based off something like this. I'll give him a hammock. And thank you very much for the love, Amelia. And thank you, Veronica and Meet Your Demon for the follows. Good morning to you too. Paul, good, thanks. You just got to the hotel, got to work shortly, but checking in while getting ready. No worries, Paul. How you doing? How's the travel? Also, this is the drama that you were missing, just in case you had wondered. This is what was going on TikTok. I've also got a very cute video of Arthur listening to Emergence for the first time that I will upload to TikTok. But that creepy video I wanted to do first. Annie sent stickers and Plod sent stickers. Guys, thank you. Yeah, should we just fast forward time a little? We'll just zoom past the debacle. I don't think anybody even really has noticed that she's gone. I do think it's funny that she's just on her phone, because realistically, she could 100% just phone for help. But, you know, Sims logic. Sydney Ridney-Roo. What a name. Thank you. Oh, Plod, you sent more stickers. Thank you. And Jip sent stickers. Hi, Jip. How you doing today? How come she's locked away? Well, because she chose the wrong person. She has been preyed on by the psychotic Eva, who is... Apparently we're going to be playing as a villain next. The glasses suit me. Thank you. Who's in the loft? So our main character is currently in the loft. But yeah, we can't really play as a character that's stuck in a loft. So we will be continuing as them when we are out of the loft. Also, I've just missed a whole bunch of comments because my chat stopped scrolling. 1 second. You missed why she's locked in there. We'll come back to that. What episode is this? We'll come back to that. She's not the princess. Oh, how come she's locked away? Won't the generation end then? That's to suit you. Is she going to die? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Right. I'll catch you all up. Alicia. Followed. Thank you. Yes, basically they got married. And yeah, so immediately after stream, so they were engaged. I'll tell you literally what happened and then how I read it. So what happened last time we were streaming is they got engaged very fast. So they got into a relationship and then got engaged very fast. Immediately after the stream, they eloped. Okay, I'm just going with the prompts that Sims came up with. They eloped. They moved in together. And then immediately after they moved in together, Eva was like being nasty to Elsie. And then Elsie went for a jog because I was like, oh, I'll try and get her healthy. And then when Elsie got back, Eva was then immediately nasty again. So she went for another jog. And I'm just like, I'm sensing a pattern here. So yeah, basically the marriage got like real dark, real fast. And then I noticed that Eva's life aspiration is mansion baron. And you know, Elsie comes from a lot of money. A lot of money. And you know, a massive family mansion. That seems kind of sus. So yeah, when she came back from what was the third run, forced run, yeah, Eva baited her up to the roof and then bricked her in. So we're playing as the spouse, as the main character. So she will take on the Ingram family name, and she will mourn the loss of her missing partner and take on the inheritance and take on the mansion and the corrupt gallery and all the rest of it. But no, it doesn't end the generation. Like, if we were playing as a husband and wife and the husband died, we wouldn't just stop playing. You know? We play as the significant other. So technically we should be playing as Elsie right now, but there's only so much playing as a character you can do when they're stuck in a wall. So we're playing as the spouse. Wow. Moonlight Sky, thank you for the like. Ooh, great game. To carry on the family tree on Sims, you might need a child before the death. Ah. Can they adopt together then? Would that work? Or maybe we should just science baby it. Because, you know, you could argue that she took some DNA while she was tying her up in the tying her up in the wall to legitimize her claim. Oh, I feel like such a psychopath when I weave these stories. I'm just reading what's there, right? You think adoption would work, but whatever feels right. What do you guys think? I feel like adopting maybe doesn't make a huge sense for this villain. Science baby could work though. How far are we off her actually dying? Not. It's going to be a minute. I'm not getting too attached. It does a little bit suck that the first female character we've had in this legacy has had the worst time. To do the science method, she might have to be unstuck. You reckon? Should we try? I mean, presumably I can just save, try doing the science thing. If it doesn't work, we just quit without saving, reload. Though, to be fair, if we try and it doesn't work, we should probably just go with that. Not a massive fan of save scumming, particularly on games like this. Why? Okay, does anyone know why this quest on the top left, always on the move, comes up repeatedly? I tried just doing them every time to get rid of it, but it just keeps coming back over and over and over again. It's a bug. Fabulous. Also, not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of the for rent patch. I have seen some of the things that have been happening, supposedly, to people's save files. You can turn them off. Oh, really? Disable the guidance. It means that Emily will not automatically appear to guide you. Who is Emily? Enable help center icon. What's the help center? Oh, didn't even realize that was a thing. I have no idea what any of these are. We just turn all the help stuff off. Enable discovery quest. There you go. Apply changes. Scram. Thank you. Also, it is roasting in here. It is so hot. Definitely going to need to find better ways to ventilate this room come summer. Emily's the woman that gives you a tour when you first ever start the game. I don't remember that happening. But okay, I will take your word for it. It messes up world autonomies and can just be a pain, corrupt save files. Yeah, I have heard. I've also heard that they currently have no idea what to do about it. And they've been mass asking for people to submit save files so they can figure out what's happening. I skipped the tutorial. That sounds like me. That does sound like me, I'm not gonna lie. Right, have some breakfast and then we'll see if we can get some science going on. Sciencey science. Sciencey science. Oh, we're getting so close. Getting so close. Loba, thank you for the follow. See, it's because of people like Loba. I'm just gonna leave my page open because I'm excited. Like, I know in the grand scheme of things it doesn't really matter, but like, it's cool. It feels like an achievement and I'm gonna celebrate it. I don't know how. I feel like I should. I feel like I should have got myself some snacks. I'll celebrate by drinking some water. Because I'm edgy like that, apparently. How's everyone doing today? I need to calm down. I'm going to tire myself out. Moving swiftly on. Okay, right. Can we... More choices. Oh, good grief. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. Become best friends. More choices. Relationship. Ask to have science baby. Okay. So I think I don't feel like saves coming is necessarily a bad thing here, because I think it's just that I hadn't thought about that part of the story. So we'll see if we can do it through the wall. It looks like not. Okay. So I reckon we can fudge this easily enough. Okay, we're just going to have to be a little bit careful here. Okay. So we'll get rid of the wall. Well, oh no, because she's going to leave the house. Use the phone. Not a bad idea. Phone. Social. Phone. Home. Have science baby as single parent. Have science baby with Elsie. Doesn't work because they're trapped. Bloods shared their life. Thank you very much, Bloods. Okay, what if we let her out to have a science baby? Presumably they're going to go to the place. No, see, that was my thinking, Scarlet. Is that if I just remove the doors and the ladders, then they can't get out. But I think they have to go to the science place. Just retrap her after. Yeah, which would be fine. Ow. Would be fine, but if she eats while she's away... I mean, it's not a massive problem. It could just fairly significantly increase the time it takes for us to get past this point. Right, we'll just try. We'll just try. Just pause. We're just gonna have to be a little bit careful with this. Ask to have science baby. Grab a serving. No. No. Okay. Oh my good grief. Sims. Sims. Okay. Suzanne, thank you very much for the follow. I probably mispronounced that, but thank you. Wait. Whoa, stop. Have science baby at the hospital. Sweet. No. I think we're okay. I think that's it. I think she's done. Yeah, sweet. Have science baby with Elsie. Yes. No, stop. Go here. Have baby at hospital. No, stop. Eva is... okay, apparently she's going to the hospital. I am unable to stop her going to the hospital. You stepped away from a second. Did I buy a new business? It's a boy. What are we going to have? Bear in mind that this boy is going to be our next main character, right? In like a generation. Did I buy a new business? Not yet. Not yet. No, but we did move to the city. It's been a whole story. Steve. We also need to change the surnames. What's the randomness saying? Arturo. Austin. I'm not mad at Austin. Kelvin. Grant. Jesse. Xander. Gage. London. Mike. Lucas. Dion. Dallas. Chandler. Drew. These are all quite American names. Barramundi. Drop of color. Ooh, drop of color. Is that Austin Ingram sounds weird. Charlie Ingram. Charles Ingram feels like it works better. Miraculous, thank you for the follow. We are dangerously close to 1,000. Charles. Brian. Have we even had a Brian yet? I'm surprised we've not had a Brian yet. Brian is valid. Evan works. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, drop of color. There's so many people with like other names I forget. Please don't, it was a joke. I mean, not Brian spelt that way. James. I like James as well. Maybe just Charles for now, because like first option. Oh, Helen. Oh no, yeah, because it was Helen and Hannah. Helen and Hannah. Yeah, okay. Helen and Hannah and Shanna. Not confusing at all. My brain is slowly breaking. Why not Dave? Dave just doesn't sit right. Dave. Bear in mind that he may end up being a villain as well. So it needs to be a name that works for a villain. Millie, thank you for the follow. Charles. I feel like Charles could be a villain name. James feels a bit too nice guy. I feel like James would have to be one that we're convinced is going to be a good character. Kane. Ooh, Kane's a nice name though. I feel like Charles is suitably ambiguous. Darth. Definitely going with Darth. David. Sure, Paul, sure. Jericho. Ooh, I do like Jericho. Hudson, Jericho. Name him The Death. Not sure that's dramatic enough. PewDiePie followed, thank you. We're 9 away. 9 away, guys. Luigi, definitely going with Luigi. Okay, we're just going to go with Charles. Otherwise, we are going to be here all day trying to pick out a name. But please remember some of those names, because almost certainly we will end up having more boys, because our track record is all boys, always boys, more boys. That's going to get taken out of context. So yeah, having more male names is helpful. Emmerdale is all you can think with Kane. I have not seen Emmerdale. You mean like the Bible? Yeah. Luigi, like the Bible. I know what you were trying to say, Paul, but like the order that you said that in. Luigi, I mean like the Bible. I don't know what version of the Bible you're reading. Okay, she's back in her wall. And we've now got Charles. We will do a full restyle of Eva when Elsie is out of the picture. If you want your sim to have girls, they should eat strawberries and listen to pop music. Is that a thing? Today's mail has been delivered. All right, what are the bills? 1,800. Oh, that's not too bad. I was expecting more. We can hack 1,800. Just about. Not the healthcare guy. Pardon? Oh, it does work. So I think I had heard someone mention strawberries before, but I thought they were joking. I was unfamiliar with the pop music one. Okay, we'll go. I think Eva can be like a psycho killer, but also, you know, like her child. I think can be two things. She's loving and nurturing towards her child. Because all she's trying to do is make a good life for herself, right? And it's just this other person that got in the way. Sorry, I missed a comment. Why am I locking her up? Why is this the first thing you see when you're entering her stream? Because it's part of the story. Jebbaluk. Mandy. Hello, Mandy. A drop of Helen.
Save your game.
Thank you. You wish you could stay longer. Have an awesome evening. What are you saying? There you go to. Pardon? But yes, I will save my game. Thank you. Evil mother. Yeah, it's like Cersei, right? Do I know how to get twins or triplets? I don't. Your drop of color. Oh, okay. Drop of color, drop of color. Oh, so you can say, there you go, you've changed your name. I'm with you. I'm with you. Fertile trait, but you're not showing any other tips and tricks. I'm alright, thank you, Mandy. Your sim just died by lightning. Oof, that's intense. Ooh, Dante. Ooh. If we have another bad character, we're definitely going with Dante. I like that. I like that. Sorry that I missed that comment. You didn't see the cat? Yeah, he's asleep. He is the cutest. The cutest of all the cats. You're being summoned to go play Fortnite. Enjoy. Speaking of being summoned, she's your next heir. He's your next heir, so you've exited the game. Who? Oh. The one who died. Fun. Right, that is my break time. So we're going to take 3 minutes. I'm going to have a little stretch. I'm going to make sure my drink is filled. And then we will continue watching our character slowly suffocate in a wall, because this is a family-friendly stream. She's having a long nap in the wall. Yeah, we will be back in 3 minutes. Back with you all shortly. Be right back. Hello, everyone. Suzanne, if you change your lot traits, there is an option to be more fertile. Interesting. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Her fun is going up. She's just watching TV. He is now late for work. Oh no, is someone going to notice she's missing? You sent some bits. Oh, thank you very much. So you did. I missed it. Missed that. Don't know what accent that was. Strange. Strange is what that accent was. Are you sure she should? I don't know that she has an awful lot of options right now. Change diaper, sure. Yeah, we should probably just try and zip through these. Go Smoker, hello. How are you doing today? You need help with takeout tonight to help your cold. Any suggestions? Something spicy. That helps with cold, right? I'm not really sure. Depends what you like. My go-tos would either be something spicy or something comforting, like a stew or a broth. Soup. Yeah, like a miso soup or something. This setup is so pretty. Thank you, Tavelin. How are you doing today? What's wrong with the baby? Unsure. Just wants attention. Elsie is late for work. Magic baby. Immediately unhappy baby. Why is baby unhappy? We may never know. Oh, the baby sounds. Oh. I'm good, thank you, Tavelin. Also, what would you like me to call you? Thank you for the follow. And now we have 8 more to go. Not that I'm counting. I'm not counting. What are you talking about? Baby knows mama isn't going to last. Baby knows one of the mamas isn't going to last. Your name is Tavin. That's a new name to me. That's really cool. You can make a recipe with the new cookbook that makes you more fertile. Oh, really? Interesting. Hey, Nika. How you doing today? Sea Greens followed. Thank you very much. Sea Greens. Sea Greens. That's 7 more to go? I need to stop counting. It's a problem. You're a Sims 4 player as well. You would love to learn how to stream. Streaming is very simple. Set up a Twitch account. So unless you already have a lot of followers on TikTok, if you have a lot of followers on TikTok, grand, you can just stream straight to TikTok. If you don't, stream on Twitch first and then use your Twitch to get your TikTok, because TikTok has higher requirements by default. Sea Green, you didn't mean that. Well, you didn't mean to have that many E's. Just extra E's for flavor, right? Get leftovers, sure. Why do I have glasses? So I can see. Yeah, no, so the glasses are to
hydrate,
help rest my eyes. Because yeah, I get eye fatigue, particularly when the light's on really bright. Is it okay if you play on a Mac? Absolutely. Am I doing a type of challenge? I am indeed. I'm doing a legacy challenge. My own custom legacy challenge. But yeah, so for those who are new here, I usually don't have my glasses on. So they're used to seeing me like this. But that's because I've been a naughty boy and not been wearing my glasses. I thought I would be sensible and wear my glasses today. Save game check, thank you. Oh, I opened and then never drank any. Charles is very hungry. Did we not feed? I swear we fed him already. Why when he's hungry does feeding not come up as an option? Finish your garlic noodles, please, Eva. Eva, please finish your noodles. Okay, you're done. You're done with your noodles. Come look after your child, please, and thank you. Keep them on. Oh, I'm keeping them on today. Don't worry. I'm being sensible. But yeah, so this is generation 7 that has suddenly taken a dark turn. We had a couple of wholesome generations. Wholesome generations that were just plagued with bad things. Oh. I just realized I opened a plot thread for our legacy that none of you really cottoned onto or asked anything about. But we'll be able to revisit that shortly. Maybe not with this generation, but maybe with the next one. Get the baby taken away. But won't that mess up the legacy? Wasn't that the point? How's she doing? She seems quite content on her phone. She's a little bit smelly and that's it. Sims these days can't even die dramatically. Do I use any mods? Nope, no mods, no custom content, no cheats. Hello Duncan, how are you doing today? Yeah, we should probably just zip through this a little bit. Zip through the dying phase. We can get to revamping Eva and then finding a figuring out where the story's going to deviate to from here. This house looks well decorated with packs. This house is decorated with just one pack. It's the base game and the new expansion pack, and that is it. It is on the gallery already if you would like to play it yourself. Sims takes forever to perish in a box. It goes a lot faster in a pool. Maybe we should have built a pool. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Please stop. You swear they just get put into a different household? I'm not following you, Amelia. Is Charlie Boy unhappy again? No, he's asleep. Probably for the best. Yeah, it's like, God, Sims, why can't you just die faster? Oh. I mean, her hunger's pretty bad. But then it's ages, right? Like, I vaguely remember it's something stupid like 2 days. So maybe we should actually just zoom through this. Let's quickly call the contractor and then we will just try and zip through this. Right. Triple speed. Get some sleep. That'll get us through a bit. Sorry. The baby, you got told if they took away, they end up in a different household. Interesting. You're fine, thank you. You're from Kenya, and you're not used to English. Interesting. Could have used the rabbit. Pardon, Amelia? What are you talking about? We should probably just age up Charles so we don't have... Oh! That was me thinking it was ages. I like how she's nicely fallen into the wall. Some smashing Sims logic there. Oh. You know what I never thought? Well, A, can death even get to her? But you know what would be a good career for the new character? If it comes up organically, which is not going to because we can't reach. But what would have been a good career for the new character? Easiest way is with Wild Rabbit. I'm not. Oh, okay. Apparently it's a cheap thing. Oh, no, it's not this. Become free roaming ghost. A free roaming ghost. Yeah. Peace. Grim Reaper. Yes, Mandy. I feel like Eva would have been a good Reaper. But she's not. She's pretending to be sad now. Okay, but we're done here now. So let us go and age the kid up so that we can get rid of the crying. She's sad. Yeah, she needs to have a good time of performative sadness. Though, for all intents and purposes, no one knows that the wife is dead. So there's that. Also, where did the... Oop. Sunny disposition, apparently. Okay, yeah, the grave absolutely needs to be in the wall. Can we change this to gravestone? I was kind of hoping there would be... I know it sounds a bit macabre, but like a skeleton or something. Anyway, okay, she really wants to eat some noodles. She can eat some noodles. She'll clean up, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a redecorate of her, and then I reckon we turn this into a residential property that she then a residential rental, which she then rents out, and we then have her either move into her own place or move into the mansion. What do you guys think? Funny that we killed a main character. Oh, it did kill. It has restarted the legacy. No. Okay, but it's fine. We're just continuing it. We'll just have to remember what the previous one was. I remember the story enough. Click on the kid. Oh, okay. So we can get to it from the kid. Yeah, so we've just got a little bit of a deviation while we're playing as the mum, and then it'll be back to it with the kid. So the kid is fine. The kid gets us to the family tree. Just this is a deviation. Woo! Mansion. Okay, so we're going back to the mansion. Okay, let's change him. Let's dollar up. You like my channel since I read comments? Of course. No point in streaming if you're not reading comments. Okay, so what style is our... I feel like more plain. Maybe. Or would she be... I guess if she wants that kind of high life, right? She might be a bit more dulled up. Very dramatic. We could just hit random. Is random going to randomize her or the clothing? Presumably I can just undo. I should have saved. What are you saying yes to? It will randomize her. Okay, thank you. Like a suit with heels and red lipstick. Okay. Have you seen the mansion, Kenny? Okay, so right, let's backtrack. Let's sort her outfit maybe first. Like an everyday but still vaguely formal. I don't know, vaguely formal. I mean, she could be quite gothic with it. Feels like a very dramatic character shift. I feel like maybe more well-to-do rather than gothic. There's a dice in the top right of the hair, makeup, clothes. So there is. Nope. That was quite a change. I think you'll like the mansion, Kenny. The mansion is very dramatic. The mansion is one that I've built. Hello, Roger. How you doing today? If she's a killer woman, she needs to be more seductive. Okay. Man, that's a dark red. What are you classing as seductive in terms of dresses? But I also feel like it's not just that she's trying to be seductive. She's like, she wants to be well-to-do. She wants to be of money. So, I mean, clearly this is the outfit that she should be wearing, right? If you want to be rich and amongst all the posh people, this is the obvious choice. Or this. No, this works too. This is not a bad shout. Red and black, or all red, or all black? Maybe click materials and do silk. Click materials and do pardon? Maybe click materials and do silk. Am I missing something? What do you mean materials? Up by the sun. Filter panel. Oh, didn't realize that was a thing. Thank you. How old is she? She has just become an adult. Just become an adult. So you said red and black, but you're saying maybe a shorter dress? I mean, I know it's not really red, but that maybe. Most of these are a bit, I don't know. I mean, that's red. It's not particularly flattering for her, I'll be honest. I remember which one did we have before? It was like a two-tone one. One sec, get rid of that. Where were we? Where were we? I've lost the plot. We were somewhere near the like panda outfits. Were we? Oh, here we go. Fully questioning myself there. You like this one? Oh, which one was this one? I've changed now. There is a revealing dress that's fitted brown in the base game. Okay. A revealing dress that's fitted brown in the base game. This one? Is this one from Blast from the Past? About 3 rows above the panda outfit. Wait, what? All the way back to the top. Okay. Where's the panda outfit? Here. 1, 2, 3. Well, oh, are you saying this one? I'm so confused. Get so many different directions. About... Wait, can I can presumably I can just filter by base game. Right, what are we talking about? That's not a panda, it's a raccoon. Oh, was it? I know animals, what are you talking about? I'm not seeing this brown dress. Do you mean this? Like ruffled one? I am confused. Instructions were unclear. Maybe it's in a pack, but it's the one above the... Oh, okay, good grief. Right. Where was the one I originally picked? The red and black one. But it's one above this one. Is this the one you're talking about? Wait, that's not a panda, it's a raccoon. But this is the panda. This is the panda and this is the raccoon. I feel like I'm just getting myself confused. To be honest, it's not hard to do. I mean, what do we feel about this dress? We could go with this dress. Inzoy is coming in a few days. I know. I won't be playing it. I know lots of other people will be. Tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, is it? No, it's not tomorrow. It's in 2 days. 2 days. So the question is, which of these two are we preferring? Red and black or the crimson? Let's call it that way. You wanted a dress that shows off the heels. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't know that we're going to be able to find that necessarily. Do I not play with CC? I do not, Sim Sister. No mods, no cheats, no CC. 27th for North Americans. Oh, interesting. 2 days. Because you're working. Now change the color to red and black. You can't have this one in red and black. But I think people are preferring the red and black one, it seems. Okay, so let's go grab... I'm not going to bother doing all of her outfits just now. I will do the rest of her outfits off stream. But we'll come up with her base look together, and then we can get to some playing. These heels, maybe? I was trying to look for kind of like classic red ones. Not really sure what kind to go for. I will take the advice of those who wear heels. I do not wear heels. No, let me rephrase that. I don't wear these kinds of heels. I almost exclusively wear boots. Almost all of my boots have heels. You go through phases where you take all the CC and mods out. So I will go down the CC and mods and cheats rules when I feel like I am bored playing the game vanilla. You would do an open toe like this one. Is this sufficiently open toe? We can't really see it below this dress, to be honest. One sec, can I just throw on... Yeah, random short dress. There you go. Shoes. 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 Say shoes a few more times. So there's also these ones. the little diamond, little flourish. What other ones are there in red? These ones. These ones. I probably should stop saying these ones. That's not very helpful. Okay, so these have got the thing at the back, so I feel like I'm less fond of. These kind of more simple strappy ones, or these ones with the diamond at the front. Saying those is unhelpful, Sim Sister. Okay, so 1 vote for the simple strappy, 2 votes for the gems. It's not good for her to have shoes with high heels, but it's the aesthetic that she is after as a person. She wants to appear to be of wealth even though she is not. Is the story that we have got for her. She's going to... Yeah, I feel like she'd wear a ring. I mean, I guess she should probably wear the, like... wedding ring. What? I mean, would she wear the wedding? Okay. Would she wear the wedding ring or the engagement ring? Why was I struggling so much with that sentence? Good grief. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Yeah, I feel like if she wants to appear from wealth, she would just buy herself a really obnoxious diamond ring just to be like, haha, look at me. It's okay, sweetie, you got this. Thank you, Kenny. It's not like I have a history of messing up things that I say on stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Almost every stream. It actually hasn't been for a while. I've been pretty good recently and just... today's not my day. Maybe these shiny big nails, or do we want like smaller? Kind of feel like these kind of in between size ones, like these ones, rather than like claws. Yes, sorry, Elle. Yes, she unalived her partner. Her partner, who was the main character, is now not the main character because she is not with us. Très triste. Trop triste. Anyway, shorter nails. Longer to scratch the victims. I don't think that's how she kills them. Unalives them. Sorry. Okay, so now we need to do some makeup. I reckon... Oh, we need to sort the hair. Or maybe should we do the makeup and then the hair? Let's do the makeup first. Let's do the makeup and then the hair. Are there any tweaks we want to do to her appearance? I feel like tidier brows would maybe be more... Tidier. It's not what I mean. Like more... Like plucked. Like shaped. That's the word I was looking for. Good grief. Got there eventually. Shaped eyebrows, I feel, would be more in character. Makeup. Oh, we do also need to change her name. That was reminding me. Sim Sister, thank you for following. 6 left to go. God, 6 left. I need to stop. I say I need to stop counting every time and then can't help myself. You reckon smaller brows? Okay. Like this? Probably not that thin. Like this? Maybe? Make the hair long. Yeah, we'll come to the hair in a second. Heather followed. Thank you very much, Heather. Right, makeup. So I feel like it should be like relatively subtle. Like she's obviously wearing makeup, but not like big dramatic, you know? Like relatively subtle makeup as a general. Do we even do... Yeah, and then the red lipstick, I think. That's how I'm feeling about this. That's kind of what I'm being drawn towards, but you all who know makeup, please correct. I am absolutely not a makeup person. So yeah, just straight up tell me off if I'm doing stuff that's just like big stupid, big no-no. Yeah, I'm not an expert. That's like 2 different colors. That is very dramatic. Okay, so whoop. Oi, come back. Which one was I on? There were 2 that I was like swapping between. Is it this one? This one? This one maybe? This one's more defined. Guarad, you're back. You can stop panicking. Oh, thank goodness you're back, Guarad. Just in time to help me choose a lipstick, which I know is your speciality. I'm doing just fine. Yeah, thank you, Heather. Am I intentionally making Azalea Banks? Who's that? Is that enough makeup? I feel like I don't really want to add anything else. I'm slightly doubting my eyeshadow decision. What was it classed as? I don't even remember what it was on. Just under eye. Maybe a red, or is that too pronounced? Well, to be fair, the darker black... nah, I've immediately gone off that. Do we have any... one that's like a bit softer? Is that too much red? She's got a good RBF. Huh? Dealer red, more of a wine red would look better with skin tone. Not a red, okay? What, like this softer black? Maybe just tone it down a smidge? Or should it be like dark? What about dark brown lip colors? Red. So wait, so you think I should change the lips to being darker? Is that what we're saying? The lips too bright. I was on this one. Brightness. What? Why when I change the brightness does it change the hue? Like this? Is that better? Lip color. Well, no, we're changing the hairband. We're changing her hair. We were just doing the hair last. Stream won't let you say it. Oh. Yes, yeah, she does have a bit of a sourpuss face, for sure. This is better. All right, sweet. Thank you. Okay, so if there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, let's shuffle onto hair. I think pretty much everybody was agreeing that long hair was the thing to, or longer hair for sure was the thing to go for. I mean, that hair makes it look makes it look. makes her look a lot younger. Oh, sometimes I worry myself. Maybe some winged liner. Oh, well, she's already got the like false lashes. We could try for some winged makeup, eyeliner. One sec, let me just whack on this one. Okay. Makeup. You were saying winged eyeliner, like that. It's not really super winged though. Like that? Why is she weirdly off to one side? Like this? The first one! Oh no, which was the first one? Which was the first one? What did I click on first? Just like smoky? Ooh. Hey buddy, you okay? That was a big jump. And he's off. Well, goodbye cat cam. Start giving numbers. Okay, 1. You can stop turning ahead every 2 seconds. That'll be helpful. 2, I guess. Just like a straight line. 3, a more dramatic wing. A more dramatic wing, not win. She looks like Harley Quinn. You think? 3. Okay. Okay, 3. 3 it is. It's towards the bottom. Okay, so this was a more subtle one, so we'll call this 4. And 5. So is it 4, 5, and 3? 5, 4, 5. This one. What's the difference? Oh, so this one's just a little bit fuller. So this one's just a slightly more pointed. 5 is just a slightly more pointed version of 3. Can I do polls? I can on Twitch. I don't know if I can do polls on TikTok. But you all seem to quite like... I mean, like, if you look at her eyes, you can just see there's just the tiniest change. Like, there's just a little bit of the underline on 3. Whereas there's no underline on 5. So I think 3. I think the slight bit of under kind of helps pull it all together a little bit. I can do polls on TikTok if you add a moderator. I do need to find a moderator for TikTok. That is a thing I need to do. Oh, people have followed on TikTok and I haven't been notified, and it's very annoying because I'm trying to keep count because I am so close to 1,000. You're not sure why, but this is really entertaining to watch. Just me struggling to design a sim. Okay, so now hair. I'm just gonna have a play. If anybody thinks I go past 1, that would be really good. Just shout. The shame that that doesn't have a black and red. Black and blonde isn't terrible. Nah, no bow. A lot of these two-tone ones now, I'm noticing. There's a long hairstyle. You think she'd have one that is more sleek. The bangs with short hair kind of slay. There's a long hairstyle that is tucked behind the ears that is really cute. You think it's in the base game. Is she gracefully aging or clinging to her youth? I mean, aren't we all clinging to our youth? Also, G followed and Samira followed. Thank you. Maybe they were the ones and they've just come through really late. Nope, they were 2 new ones. We are now 2 away from 1,000. Okay, so you said a long one that's tucked behind the ears. And we'll go back to the short one. The short bangs in a moment. This one. Just the one you mean? Oh, that's wonderfully awkward. Hovering behind her back. Is this the one you were talking about? You're definitely not clinging to youth. You're ready for retirement. This is true. It says I'm at 1,000. Does it? It does now. Guys, one sec. I'm screenshotting. I'm gonna take 2 screenshots. I'm gonna take one where I'm just gonna edit it down. Goodness me. Can we just appreciate how crazy that is, considering that I almost didn't do TikTok. Like, I've only been on TikTok for like 2 months. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you. You've got school tomorrow. No worries, Duncan. Sleep well. Congrats on 1,000. Yay. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I've talked about it before. We're just gonna ditch Sims for a moment. Don't you have to be at 1,000? No, not if you've got like sufficient stuff on other platforms. So I had the like evidence or whatever on Twitch. Andrea followed. Thank you, Andrea. But yeah, for real, I was on the verge of giving up streaming completely and just never doing it again. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I may as well just play some Sims on stream. I felt in the mood for playing Sims, so I was just going to play some Sims. And people responded to that really nicely, and that was really cute. We had a really nice stream. And then it was like a couple of days later, someone had talked me into streaming on TikTok, and like, you may as well try it. Like, you can get access to it now. They've added it so you can do it through Twitch. Like, you may as well just give it a go. So I was like, fine. Like, I don't use TikTok, so it was a bit like, why am I doing this? And yeah, you guys were just amazing immediately, like from the first stream. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've been playing Sims 4 for about 2 months. I've also been streaming for about 2 months. Streaming on TikTok for about 2 months. Yeah, kind of mad. I have all the dates recorded because I'm keeping like a milestones journal in my Discord. Your shriveled heart can't handle this. But yeah, so it's kind of crazy to have gone from, I think literally 5, it was either 4 or 5 followers I had when I started. Yeah, I just hit 1,000 on TikTok. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah. Crazy. You always try to join your stream, but I stream a lot when you're at work. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm here when you want me, but there's no pressure to be here. But yeah, it's been a very significant boost. So I can't thank you enough. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, my build is good after only 2 months of playing. I played a lot of Sims 3, to be fair. I'm just new to Sims 4. I'm from Britain. You liked the take back vids in pardon? Hell? Proud of me. Thank you. But yeah. So my streaming is going well. My numbers, so for those of you who are on TikTok won't be aware, but I used to stream on Twitch like a decade ago. And since I came back, I lost loads of followers during that, during the gap, understandably. But since I came back, I've been losing people constantly because they're like, oh, you're not playing Minecraft anymore, so just unfollow, which is fine. But my numbers on Twitch are now going up. So my numbers on Twitch are now going up again. 1,000 people on TikTok is nuts. We broke 500 on YouTube like a week ago. So yeah, cool. It's nice to see. But like, the thing for me is that you guys are so nice. Like, my community has always been really good. Like, as a community, we have worked to keep it nice. But yeah, I don't know. Something special this time. It's good. I'm really happy. It's nice to see. It makes me feel good. And obviously, some of you are enjoying it too. You just got distracted with what? Thank you. Oh, the shorts in Twitch from the older videos. Yeah, thank you. Break time. Yeah. Oh, Arthur's back. And yeah, I'm also releasing my game in 2 weeks, so lots of stuff happening. It's cool. A friend in a close world to get mods so we can do mods. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of mods on Twitch. I just don't have mods anywhere else at the moment, which I should probably try and sort. Are we back to normal streaming time now? We are indeed. Yep. Yeah. We tried the later times by request, and that flopped. Could have just been coincidence, so. You were just telling your roommate about my game, really? That's sweet. I'm releasing a small game on Steam in less than 2 weeks now. You can wishlist it on Steam. It's called Samly's Merge. You just search Samly on Steam, it'll be at the top of the list. Yeah, officially releasing it in 2 weeks. I will be pressing the big red button, so to speak, on stream. So absolutely bricking that. I have made many games over the years, but have never published on Steam. So there have always been like little projects for me. I never really release them. I occasionally let friends play them. And they're never complete, for sure. This is the first thing I'm doing public, and I am nervous. But yes, I'm not going to play a huge amount of it now, but I will play some of it at the release time. But yeah. Showing how the good vibes to your success. Thank you. But I mean, that's the whole point, right? That's why I like this, because it's not just me putting out the good vibes, it's all of you. But yes, my break time came up. I need to go and refresh my water. And we will come back to simming in 3 minutes. Thank you again, everyone. And I'll be back soon. Be right back. Hello. Sorry for the delay. Thank you guys. Just taking a moment to gather myself. Ooh, okay. Hi. What hairstyle are we thinking? Oh, hi Arthur. Hello, Flora. How you doing? I appreciate the full stop, Suzanne. Short with bangs. Okay. I mean, presumably not this one. This one? I presume you mean the one that we did right at the start, the one up here. The demon has returned. I'm doing alright, thank you, Flora. Just having a bit of an emotional moment during my break. Having hit 1,000 on TikTok. This one. Maybe something with waves. Yeah, though I was liking what someone else mentioned, that her character feels like she would have a very kind of neat haircut. A very prim, tidy, you know? You have a hard time recognizing my accent. Am I British? I am indeed. I presume the black one, or do you mean the two-tone one, Kenny? Glorified. Thank you, Flora. Well done, thank you. Is Kitty settling? I'm gonna turn Kitty Cam off until he settles. Okay, I presume we don't want her to have glasses or anything, so are we done? Are we happy enough with this? We do need to change her surname though. No, we don't want to change any of that. Mansion Baron, that's fine. That was... We don't want to change her personality. Could I go live? I could, yes. You can go live with no followers on TikTok if you have kind of streaming evidence on other platforms now. Yeah. Which is the only reason that I streamed, is because someone pointed that out. I was like, you should do this. But we happy with everything else? Do we want to change? Like previously, we kind of messed around a little bit with eye color and like face shape and stuff. Are we just happy to kind of leave everything as is? I mean, she's one of the main characters. She's one of the characters from the new place, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can't like tweak it slightly. Will she remarry and be a bit of a Black Widow? Is that not in her style? I think she could remarry. I'm pretty sure currently, at least, she is, you know, bi or poly or something. So, the world is her oyster. Cool. Let's just roll with this then. What's the storyline going for this character? Well, she murdered her wife. That's the thing. Is this a new game? Oh no, we've been playing this for a while. This is our legacy playthrough. Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't change any of the other outfits yet. So really this one is the only one that is like her. Okay, so first things first, we're going to save. Then we're going to turn this into a residential retail. And then we're going to have her move out. and move back into the mansion, and you guys all get to see the mansion. Residential, rental. Business areas are not supported. Changing this will remove any previous business areas. We don't have any business areas, so that is fine. And I'm going to play the crate game. No, not a completely new game. We have just become this character. This has just become our main character. And when that happens, so usually it's the child of the previous main character. We do a slight tweak to their styling just to make them match the narrative that we've sculpted for them. So yeah, we're just having a slight tweak. How many hours have I played on Sims? Too many, considering I've only been playing it for 2 months. Too many is the answer. Okay, so technically this is all one lot. So we need to put them all as being part of this lot, because otherwise we won't meet the floor plan requirements. But also the hope is that in the future we can still build an apartment complex in the section next to us. This is really weird. I'm trying to... Nope, don't want to grab the tree. This lot. This... There's one section of the roof that I can't click. Okay, so this one weird section at the back is apparently just shared space. I'm not gonna fight the game. I think we've got enough land as is. One bedroom, one bathroom. 142 tiles does take us into the medium size. Great. Hey, thank you for the GG, Laura. Thank you for the like. And welcome to the stream. Cool. So for those of you who are new, this is our current house. Let's just turn the outlines off and set it to day. So we built this house in the corner, and then we built park on the rest of the land to make it match the rest of the town. This is the new expansion pack. This is business and hobbies. But we are now going to move out of here, hopefully, and rent this out. Now, my hope is that I will be able to just move straight back into the mansion. But we will see. Be interesting for you that haven't seen the mansion to see the mansion. I think the mansion, we spent like 2 weeks building the mansion on stream. It wasn't short. Okay. Home. No. Is it travel? Move households. Is this working? I'm paused. I'm paused. Absolutely nailing this. I'm real good. I'm just good. I'm just good at life. I do good things. Question is, if we move out, do we still own this? I hope so. I do also enjoy that now from the map, all you can see, we really should have inverted that lot so that the park was at the back and the house was at the front. Because now all we're seeing is this row of trees with the house hidden behind it. Which is maybe appropriate for a house that is concealing a dead woman, now that I think about it. Maybe save the lot. Oh, it's on my gallery already. Yeah. You're in the process of building Hogwarts. On this? Is the mansion on the gallery? No, the mansion's not on the gallery yet. The mansion is a mess, honestly. It's really cool, but it's a mess. I am working on adding all of my builds to the gallery. So this one is already on the gallery. So all of the builds from the story, I mean. So the one that I'm currently working on off stream is this one, which I'm just not happy with. It was a very you can't even see it because my camera's hiding it. There's a small lot up here. It's very basic. I'm not happy with how it is currently. In Brindleton, we have our rental property up here. That probably just needs a couple of tweaks, not much, before we can put it on the gallery. So that's all right. Then Henford is where... No, it's not Henford. It's Chestnut Ridge. Chestnut Ridge is where the family really runs the show. So we have this gallery over here, which is quite nice. Again, probably just a couple of little touch-ups and we can get that on the gallery. We have this house, which was where her parents lived. And yeah, I had to take that away from the family owning it to put it on the gallery because it got really messed up, which was a pain. So I'll have to figure out what to do about that at some point. But that is on the gallery in both the version that we used on the stream and a version that only uses 2 packs. I think it's 2 packs. So there's like a slim version for those that don't have all the expansions. And then this is the gallery that you can't see, of course. But yeah, are we ready for the gallery, for the mansion, for those that haven't seen it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, we want it furnished. Yeah. Keep furniture, keep. Wait. If I keep furniture, does keep furniture leave the furniture in the house that I'm moving away from? I don't want to mess up the house that I'm moving away from. So if I leave keep furniture, does the furniture stay in that house? No. It comes with me. Oh, well, that's absolutely not what I want. So do I have to put sell? Sell seems wrong, because is sell not going to get rid of it? So is sell going to get rid of all the money? But wait. There's no option to leave it there. Why? So the house is going to be empty regardless of what I do. No, it sells to the tenant or the new owner. Some of you are saying that it vanishes. Some of you are saying that I'm selling it to stay in the house. I might have to replace it with the one from the library afterwards, but then I won't own it. Because she owns that rental property, so she should still own it. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to save. Yeah, exactly, Iceman. Thank you. Also, welcome to the chat for the first time. You'll have a little character on the bottom of the screen, which you can play the game that just started. Becca Marlowe, thank you very much for following. How are you doing today? Okay, so we will try the sell option and we'll just see what happens. Furnish, yes, we want to go to the house as is. Fingers crossed we've not just messed everything up. We will find out. Jabwala. Nice name. It's your twin. Hi. Twinsies. Why are we twinning? Okay, so everyone. Are you ready to see the mansion with the butler who's still here somehow, despite the fact that the house has been abandoned? Dun 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 dun. There needs to be some dramatic music right here. Someone sent you your profile because they thought I was you. You was me. You was me? You were me. So we've got this little farmyard area. Little coops. We've got this little stable, right? Little cute little stable, little outhouse. And you know, we've then got this mansion. Check the other house. We will check the other house in a minute. Davey, thank you for liking the stream. Yeah, this is the mansion. This was made off the back of the previous lot of criminals. Would you like a tour? I feel like it's been a minute since we've done a mansion tour. Because they've been living in really small houses with no money. We'll just appreciate this from the outside for a second. So when this was built, it was built off the back of our first corrupt sim who made a tremendous amount of money selling fraudulent paintings. And he bought this ruined castle, which is this like shape here, and there's this one turret down here. Sorry, turret down here. And the castle is a listed building, is protected. You can't modify it, you can't change it. So we built the castle, and then like where there are doorways, where there are columns, whatever, we can't change any of that. So that all has to stay exactly the same. So the rest of the manor, modern sections, were then built around these ruins, as you can see. A little drawbridge over here. A little drawbridge. But yeah, so that's the design basically. Oh, I forgot about all this stuff out the back. But so that was the design. That was the design kind of concept. How creative, thank you. Yeah, we'll walk you through. So the top floor, we've currently just got these spare rooms. We had 13 people living on the lot at one point. We ran out of space. We needed more bedrooms. So there's 4 very small bedrooms on the top floor. And then pretty much nothing outside. And then you need to go down this little staircase you can see, which then goes into the tower and to the next floor down, which here is really just a hallway and a small gym room. And then this is the butler's quarters over here on the left. It's giving for sure, thank you. Yep, so this is the hallway, and then the kind of top level balcony, I guess. And then down a floor, we have the bedroom floor, which is not working. We'll figure that out in a second. Yep, just lots of bedrooms. So this is when we had multiple households. We had 3 lots of the family living here, 3 generations all split up living here. It was chaos. But that's why there's a million bedrooms. And again, you can see it's like we've kept the doorways as they were. Like all the kind of original castle structure is in place. But yeah, millions of bedrooms. Little bedroom in the tower. This one's got an ensuite and a little balcony. There's a nursery room here. A little bathroom. And there's also this balcony area out here. And yeah, you can see there's this little walkway round to a bedroom in the tower. Again, can't stress, we were really struggling for bedrooms. We had a lot of adults all living on the plot at the same time. But this, I don't know why this room is blank. Oh, that might be the one where all of the stuff ended up in our inventory. So we may have to redesign this room. Anyway, so that's the bedroom floor. And then we get the main floor. This is the pretty floor. This is where all the interesting stuff is. This is the one that we actually play in. Victoria, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? So, room by room, let's go through it. We have the parlor room. Got a nice piano, got a nice bar, got a classic fireplace. Got to have a classic fireplace. Jabwella, thank you for the follow. Derek, followed on Twitch. Thank you very much, Derek. If you drop a comment, Derek, you'll get a little character on the screen which you can customize if you'd like. Behind the parlor room, we have the library with a couple of little reading nooks, because you've got to have them reading nooks. On the other side, we've got a dining room, which is overflowing with gnomes because that happened. And then we've got a study over here, which has a mishmash of study stuff. This is where the first lot of big family drama happened in this house. Technically the second lot of big family drama. Anyway, study. Then we've got the living room, hidden kind of further back because, you know, guests wouldn't come here. You'd receive the guests in the parlor room. And then the kitchen, which is fairly cozy, but it's quite nice, which leads to downstairs. We've got this little corridor that takes you upstairs, and a little hidden cleaning room, back exit. Got this little through corridor that takes you to the kind of greenhouse / conservatory. This, again, a bunch of the items have vanished from. That's fine, gives us some stuff to redecorate. And then lots of through corridors you can see around the place. This was going to be a gallery, but we kind of abandoned this right now. Chris followed, thank you, Chris. Cluedo vibes, it is a little bit. And then this is also way down. So these are like the original family members from this house. So the two on the, oh, you can't really see on vertical. So the two on the right here are the ones who bought and built this house. So this is Michael. So he was the big, what did we decide it was technically? Like kind of money laundering. But he was the criminal anyway. He was the one selling lots and lots of fake paintings, but huge quantities of money. What did his son do? Or was Michael... No, I think Michael... I'm losing the plot. I think Michael was the original artist. And it was his son that was corrupt? I'm forgetting. Anyway, one of these two in the middle was I think one of these two was the artist. I think Michael was the artist and then Alex was the corrupt one. But these were all taken when they were young adults. So this is father and son in the middle here. And then brother on the left and wife on the right. And then the downstairs, which I'm going to show you zoomed out because, well, this is the downstairs. Yeah. So the right-hand side, the entrance by the kitchen, takes you down here, which then goes through to the cellar with a nice kind of wine racks and stuff. And the right-hand side, we've got our little spooky jewel room, which we've never actually used, so that could be something fun to do on this playthrough. And then there's this little secret corridor with the various kind of broken down bits and some dead bodies, because, you know, wouldn't be a good gothic cellar without it. And the other tower, so this one by the gallery, comes straight down into the crypt. So we've got this kind of big crypt, kind of posh, well-built bit of the crypt, which has the original two here. So the two that we were talking about upstairs are these two. And then we slightly lost the plot with people kept dying in weird places and we couldn't get the graves. So this was supposed to be populated by the family and that just completely fell apart. And then we have, yeah, like kind of the poor bit of the crypt. And then we got these bits where it's kind of broken down and you got some like, you know, you're talking about D&D vibes with the kind of treasure hidden amongst the rubble with the various pots. Can tell this was made by someone who plays D&D. Exactly. It's very big. It is huge. Yeah, there's a lot of money. It's like $500,000 or something at the moment, I think. So yeah, that's the mansion. And just to make a point, when Eva joined Elsie's household, she brought with her, you ready for how much money she brought with her? 1,300. That was it. And now she owns a mansion that's like 500,000. Should we find out how much it is? So, but right, their fraudulent gallery currently has 450,000 in spare funds knocking about. So there's that. They have the rental property, which they can currently sell for 63,000. It's not a lot, but that brings in about $1,000 a week, $1,500 a week. And they have this property, which comes to 670,000. There's like over $1 million in property that they own. And now the new one that we just did. Yeah, she's done quite well for herself. How long did this take to build? We were building this on stream with various breaks to play at points. We weren't just solidly building. But it was made over about 2 weeks, I think. So it certainly wasn't a fast build, I'll tell you that. It took us a while. But yeah. She's got money now. She's certainly got money now. But yeah. It's a little bit different from the previous build we were on, right? A little bit different from the little, well, it's just is now another house with bodies in the walls. Just realized that is now the second house with bodies in the walls. Literal bodies in the walls. Amaya. Thank you, person who just followed. Amaya. I feel like I'm just horribly butchering that name. Very different. Yeah, you gotta keep things spicy. I mean, we went from this to the little country cafe. So we went from a kind of big castle to a country cafe to a modern, like a small modern apartment. Gotta keep things interesting, right? But yeah, so this will go up on the gallery at some point, but it needs some work, and currently it will have many expansions tied to it. So I will need to do a very significant redesign to bring the number of pack requirements down. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge for sure. There are a lot of packs in this build. I'll figure that out. I'll be able to knock it down a bit. Not sure how much, but yeah. There's at least 4 or 5 packs that I think are really required. I mean, Chestnut Ridge, obviously. Life and Death. The Castle expansion. The Castle stuff pack. The Castle kit. Whatever the Castle one is. Book Nook. Which is a bit of a weird one. How do I keep myself from making square rooms? You have such a problem with floors layouts. I just try and never make the same thing twice. Every time I start building, I think of like what it is. A good way of doing it as well is to try and match, like, theme match stuff. Please put it up as it is as well. Oh, I will. Yeah, no, don't worry. So when I build story houses, I will just let the story run and we'll build it as we build it. And I will upload that to the gallery. And then I will make a slim version for the gallery. The exception is when I am building houses that are themed for a specific pack, like the previous one. So I will try to start from a point where I'm just working with one pack. Or like a couple of packs, depending on the build. But yeah, there will be a full version of this pack up first. And then I'll do a slim one after that. But yeah, it might be a while. This is a very time-consuming build. It's a lot of weird details. Goodness me. Drinking so much water. But yeah, it's cool to be back here. Okay, let's save, and then we'll save. We'll go check out the house in Nordhaven to make sure that that's okay. And then would you like a quick tour of the gallery? Because I feel like we've done most of the houses today. Like I've showed a lot of the houses off today. So we could just kind of finish that up. Let's just check that this hasn't botched. Time for you to go to bed. No worries, Suzanne. Thank you for the entertaining stream. Have a lovely evening. You too. Hopefully see you again. Okay, yeah, all the furniture's there. Cool. Thank you for joining us, Susan. So yeah, so that's the one in Inkhaven, in Nordhaven. Then Chestnut Ridge. So for those that weren't here, this is the slimmed down version of the cafe. So this was the previous house before the Nordhaven one. And this one is on the gallery already. So this is the slimmed down one. This is the one that only requires 2 packs. So it just looks like a little kind of cozy cottage, little farm cozy cottage. And the top floor is a nice and compact family living unit. So we've got plenty of room for children, and then a parent, a nice little bathroom, some eating space, computer. Okay, you've got all your classics. And again, there is the story version, the like full story version. Although I confess, I did leave the plate in the wall because it's still hilarious to me that that plate hasn't gone. There has been this plate in the wall for like way too long. But yeah, so that's the top floor, living space, and then the bottom floor is a cafe on the right hand side and a baking school on the left. So this is, again, this is the slimmed down version. So the full version, I think, looks a little nicer inside. There's a bit more variety between the furniture, and the counters flow a little better and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the 2-pack version for accessibility's sake. So that's that one. And then the other one, which we'll be seeing more on stream now if we're playing the corrupt characters, is the gallery. What's my EA ID? Samly TV. As I am everywhere else. This is the gallery. So I'll just show you from the top. So we've got the little park here, little outdoor seating area. And this is the gallery. See, one of the reasons why I was so excited about the new expansion pack is it will allow us to run the gallery legitimately. So I think we don't run it legitimately first. We use her playing as an illegitimate character to build up more family wealth. We'll get some apartments set up and that sort of thing. But then we can use business and hobbies to run the gallery in a smart way, where people come in and they look at the art, and we run the cafe as a cafe. But we'll come to that. But yeah, so this is style matched with the rest of this town again. There's nothing interesting on the roof. It's just decorative. You can't even get onto it yet. And then inside, it looks like this. So we've got this nice little main entrance here. Fairly modern, but also a bit kind of country chic. And then on the inside, we've got all this art, which is Michael's art, who was the artist in the family. He was a very good artist. He made a lot of money from art. And then his son, Alex, made a tremendous amount of money selling fraudulent versions of his art on loop. And then behind that, we have the little customer bathroom. We have the employee lounge. We have the artist studio. That's got everything the artist needs so that they can just live here and work here, which Michael did. And then we've got the cafe. So with the packs that we had at the time, we were unable to run the gallery as a gallery. We could only sell paintings, which is why we kind of lent into the corrupt storyline. We also couldn't run the cafe, so the cafe was just purely for visuals. But we can now actually run the cafe as a cafe with the new expansion. So that will be fun to try at some point. But yeah, so that's the gallery. Tell you what, we're showing all the lots off. Let me show you the previous one. I'm not going to show you the one that I'm currently working on sorting out. Frustratingly, the one that I am currently sorting out could have just gone on the gallery as was, but it got corrupted and all of the contents vanished. And I don't remember what I had in them. It was very strange. All of the contents vanished. All of the wallpaper vanished. All of the carpet vanished. It was like bare bones, just the structure. And that was it. Very frustrating. I just want to go into build mode, please. Is this going to work because there are people currently in it? Yes. Sweet. So this is Stone Road. This is our rental property. This is the one that kind of has been tiding us over when we've been struggling for money. So we have I think it's just 2 apartments now. So it's this house and this house. But at one point this was split into like 8 apartments. Because I was trying to learn how to use the for rent pack. So as you can see, we had designed these lots of small living spaces. So, you know, we've got bedroom. So this was 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, bathroom. So you can see it's designed to be 3 separate apartments. And even the corridor is designed so that you can get access to each of them separately. And then on the ground floor, we've got another bedroom apartment, another apartment. So each has a bed, a sofa, a computer with a desk. Each has its own bathroom. They were designed to be self-contained units. And then a public kitchen and a public living space and 2 kind of reception rooms. And then out the back, we've got basically the same thing again. So some public space and a public bathroom. Got a larger bedroom downstairs. And then again, we've got more bedrooms upstairs. So I actually converted this one into like a family house rather than separate units. I'd forgotten that I'd already done that. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's the rental property. You can see much more stripped back design wise. Everything's also color themed, color matched. So you've got like red rooms in this house, and then in this one each room's a different color. So you've got a green room, a blue room, a black room, purple room, blue room, etc. But yeah, so that's the houses. Minus the one that I'm currently trying to remember what I had. I think I might just scrap that one, to be honest. I've spent more time on it than I think is worth it. Whereas this one I think is quite nice. So I think I will still try to sort this one out and get this one on the gallery. Yeah, cool. Cool. Say cool a few more times, Sam. Stop being an idiot. Right, lovely people of the stream. Let me just see if we have anyone on the raid list for tonight. No, we don't. That's very sad. Your life is a joke. You're thinking about buying business and hobbies, but you don't have any ideas for what kind of business to open. Oh, there are so many. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Just pick one. What's your like? Give me 3 ideas. Do the first one. That's what we did. That's literally the first idea we had. We're just like, okay, we're doing that one. We just worked with it. Looks great. You'll definitely check out my gallery. Thank you. Currently, there's only 2 different houses, and there's 2 versions of one of those houses. But we're getting there. Yeah, great. Thank you, everyone, very much for streaming today. I still reeling a little bit from hitting 1,000. That was... yeah, it's very cool. Like, seriously, thank you for the support. Yeah, best community. My link tree is available on whatever platform you're on in the description. My Discord is the place to be and chat with us and game and stuff outside of stream. Like if you want to come play Minecraft or join in with the watch parties or just talk Sims, share cute pet pictures. My stream schedule is 4 till 7, so it's 7:15 now. 4 till 7, Tuesday to Saturday. And I'm releasing a game on Steam in less than 2 weeks. So if you're interested in that, you can go and have a look and wishlist it on Steam. You just search, excuse me, if you search Samly, it's called Samly's Merge. It will be at the top of the list. You should recognize the style and the formatting and stuff. Thank you for the stickers, Jim. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of day and hopefully see some of you again tomorrow. Until next time, bye for now.